Hey viewers, please confirm if you can hear me. All of you, whoever is live, let me know whether you hear. Because I'm in the hospital. My mom-in-law is not too well. So if you can just let me know if you can hear me clear. So I'm going to be covering March horoscope today, and a quick update because I'm a little uncomfortable today, but astrology is my passion, and I really want people to get the updates because this is something which is what people wait for. So, my audience, especially, I have some commitments here also. So, we have lot many changes which are happening. So, I'm going to be sharing. Yes, you can hear? Or, okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Luna Mystic Vidya. Thank you so much. And if at all, the signal is breaking or there's background noise, so please pardon me because I'm in the hospital. Okay, it's the cafeteria I'm sitting in and I'm doing, so I'll try doing giving you the update quickly because, it is uh, not going to be an elaborate one. I'll give you the updates and because it is a very important and a crucial month, so I wanted to share with you the insights on the same as well. We cannot miss on this. 1 second, I'll just share the screen with you and show you what exactly is happening. Okay? I hope you can see the screen. Thank you so much. Yes, echo is there. Please pardon me. I'm in the hospital. I hope you all will understand that. I'll do the separate videos also, and I will be sharing with you the insights also on the same later once I'm at a place where I can get in touch with you all again peacefully. So to start with, I would like to tell you that Sun and Saturn are going to be changing signs this month, which is very important. Sun is going to be in the Aquarius sign to the 14th of March and then move into the Pisces sign from the 14th March to the 14th of April. And Mercury is going to turn retrograde on the 15th March in Pisces. Venus is going to turn retrograde in, as you can see, I have mentioned, RR is written in front of Venus and Mercury. So this means that they are going to be turning retrograde. And of course, we have Mars is going to be in Gemini itself, and Rahu Ketu are going to be changing Navmansha this month, and that also Saturn is going to be changing Navmansha from Gemini. It is going to be um, uh, in the from Taurus, it's going to be in the Gemini, and from Gemini, it's going to be in Cancer Navmansha. And Jupiter is also going to be changing Navmansha. We do have eclipses. So eclipses are going to be in Sun and Saturn's nakshatra. So that is Uttara Phalguni and Uttara Bhadrapada. So these become Akarak nakshatras, Akarant nakshatra, sorry. So which means that you cannot do any kind of rituals or anything very important on these nakshatra dates. That is Uttara Phalguni and Uttara Bhadrapada. Okay, so I just want to share this. Now I'm going to be sharing with you the sign-wise reading so that you can note the upcoming month, how it is going to be for you all. So as you know, we have to first of all, how to navigate through the transits. You have to see there is a stellium which is forming in the Pisces sign, which means that you have to see the dasha. If you are in the dasha of a particular graha, so it is going to impact you the most. Venus dasha, Mercury dasha, Rahu dasha, because they all are going to be conjunct in the Pisces sign, and so is Saturn. Saturn is Sambat. Saturn is going to rise only on the 9th of April. So from 28th February till the 9th of April, Saturn is Sambat. So it's not considered to be that great for the ones who are getting very good results of Saturn. That is how you have to check. So that the readings are as per the, let me share with you the ascendant. So the dasha is the main. If you have the dasha of a particular graha, that will be impactful. Ascendant, moon sign, and the dasha sign. Okay. So we have to see all these as per them. They will be giving you the result. Okay. So now coming to the Aries first. And we do have Holi, we have Holi festival also. And before sharing my insights on this, I want to share with you the festivities which are going to be taking place this month. We have Chaitra Shukla Paksha Pratipada also, which is again a very important one. Okay, one second. I have to share with you the festival. This is also important. Okay, so this is what we have to see. We have this is for the month of March. If you can see the screen, so we have the main thing is that we are heading to is um, Pradosh Vratam is on March, which is the Shukla Trayodashi on March 11th. So if you're born under the Shukla Paksh, you can observe fast on this day. Then we do have Choti Holi, and then we have Holika Dahan on 14th, and Purnima is on the 14th March when we have the eclipse also. That is the full moon, that is lunar eclipse. Then we have Lakshmi Jayanti, and Chandra Grahan is on the 14th. You can see, so you can simply just type your place and then you will get. Meena Sankranti means sun is going to be transiting Pisces sign. And we have Bhai Dooj. This is also the festival. Chaitra Bhai Dooj is also very essential to observe. And Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Jayanti is also there. And autumnal equinox is there as well. It's an astronomical event. And the main why I'm sharing with you is, and we have Pradosh Vratam of Krishna Triyodashi, as we say, on the 27th. So if you're born under Krishna Paksha, you can observe the fast on this day also. Yugadi, Gudi Parva. So a very happy New Year, Hindu New Year, first of all, everyone. And that's on the 30th of March. Okay, when Sun Moon will be transiting through Pisces. Okay, that is why the Chaitra Navratri is. Okay, so Chaitra Navratri begins, and we have Chaitra Shukla Paksha Pratipada immediately after the uh, new moon. So after the Amavasya, Chaitra Shukla Paksha Pratipada is the Yugadi, 30th of March. Okay, that is how you check. All right. So this is what I want to share. Now coming to the reading, time-wise reading. So change the time if you are on the Drick sound. Change time as per your time zone. Sorry about the background sound. Ascendant, moon sign, and the Dasha sign-wise prediction. Okay. So this is what is the most important to check if you are in the Dasha of a particular graha. So you must actually check that as well. So for Aries natives, this month we have the major transitions which are happening in your 12th house. So Venus is turning retrograde on the 2nd of March till the 13th of April. Your Lagnesh is going to be in the third house itself. So that is something which is not going to change. So you definitely are going to feel very positive. Expenditures are going to be cut down, curtailed because of Venus turning retrograde. The second lord is turning retrograde, means you will be not spending or overspending now. And also Mercury might bring in some overseas journeys, travels, and this is a very good time period for your spiritual awakening also, because Saturn is going to be combust and will be rising in your 12th house. So again, this is not a bad transit for you, because in the 12th house, it is going to be giving you that kind of connectivity with foreigners, transformational energies are going to play out, foreign connections are going to increase, and also some karmic cleansing is going to take place with stellium forming in, or the clustering of planets in your 12th house. So this is the time to let go of the past baggage, if you have any, if you're feeling that nothing is working your way. If you can confirm if I'm audible, because I'm just in the cafeteria of a hospital in Bhubaneswar. I'm in India, Bhubaneswar. So if you can just let me know if you can hear me clear and all. Okay. So now, so this is what this is going to be, the stellium, and Mars is in dignity here in the third house. It's going to be giving you all the courage, and any decision making if you have to make, this is going to be very, very important Mars, and you can make some important decisions also during this time period. Just prioritize your mental health during this time rather than wasting your energies on frivolous issues, because this is going to be the time when you will be experiencing some spiritual practices also. Good for children, good for children natives. If they are planning to go overseas, this is the time they can plan out, and they will definitely be doing really well in their endeavors, and whatever effort that you are putting in is going to pay off also. The sun is going to be in your 12th house also, not to forget that. So this is the time when you have any kind of closure, any kind of projects in hand. That is something which will be through the other people, from overseas, or the bosses or seniors. Maybe they will be giving you some more of work, and you might just be overworked and less rested also. With sun in the 12th house also, this might just bring about some changes in you. And as I said, with the stellium forming there, so this is also maybe, with the foreigners, you will be connecting foreign travels, understanding, compassion, forgiveness, healing. All that is going to take place, and maybe you're going to be traveling um, for some vacation also, with this. And also we have the Rahu energy there, with all the eclipse is also happening in the zone. So this is, you have to take care of the legal issues. You have to take care of your health. You have to take care of your sleep. So soak your feet in the warm water before going to bed. In warm water, in salt water, and then flush it. That is something which you should be doing. Coming to the next one, an elaborate one I will be doing very soon. But right now I'm in a rush. I'm out in the hospital, so I just can't do it elaborately. So for Taurus natives, first of all, you have your stellium, that is the clustering of planets forming in your 11th house. So this is a very good time period for investments. If you have any friendship that you feel that is giving you some trouble, so you will get that clarity also. And also, this is the time when you will be meeting some new associates, and you will be working on yourself even more. You will get to know who's who, and whether you want to continue with this friendship or not. Network circle will enhance. Your gains will emerge from your own people, through your own friends. Maybe you will get to know. Yes, I should be going in for the investments in this through this channel. Whenever Mercury is retrograde, it's happening from the 15th of March till the 7th of April. So this is the only time period when you have to be cautious about signing of agreements or expenditures and all that. You have to be little careful about that. And Venus is also going to be turning retrograde in your 11th house, and the stellium is also forming there. So you have to be little cautious about your, um, deeper connections, friendship. Maybe, there will be reversals in your love life. Maybe somebody comes into your life, and or from the past, or ex-partner comes into your life. Optimism definitely will be through the to its peak, because you're going to be taking life as it comes. That is the only way actually to accept things. And social circles, social activities might just be taking a different turn after 9th of April, especially when we have, Mercury is going to be, Saturn is going to become past till 9th of April. Uh, so till that time, we have this Saturn in your um, 10th house itself. So that is the time, when you have to make positive changes in you, because it is going to be in the transition mode. And Sun is also going to be in your 11th house, or authorities, influential people you'll be connecting with. And also, this will bring about some respect, um, yeah, and name and fame also to you. If at all you have any kind of ulterior motive, then this is not going to be good. As it is when Sun and Rahu are together, it is considered to be pitradosham, or we can say some um, father like people, you can have some issues with, or authorities. You yourself can have some issues there. Artistic affairs will be good, if you are enhancing anything of that sort. Maybe you will be attending some fashion shows, plays, or maybe dance, drama, something to do with that, is going to enhance. Jupiter is going to be all through in your first house. So this is the time when you have to, just be careful about your health, weight gain, and also, Saturn is going to be in your 10th house. So maybe there is some expansion at work, or maybe there is a lot of workload that has enhanced and increased. For student natives, you have to be a little extra cautious about your examination and competitive success, because this is going to be bringing about too much of, pressure on you also. Not a good time period for conception, because Ketu is there. Till the time Ketu is there in your 5th house, it might just be bringing in complications here and there. Be careful. You're good to go. Mars is also looking here, so some surgical process can take place. So be careful about. those energies. And stellium, by the end of the month, is going to be in your 11th house. Make the best use of your capabilities and your network circle, wherein you can, be utilizing this and creativity. This is a very good time period for enhancing your creative energies. Also, this month is full of energy and vitality in you. And Mars being there, because Lagnesh is turning retrograde, so it brings about some issues regards to your health, because it is sort of a revisiting some places, like, maybe, you have to go to the doctor, seek their advice from them, because, or maybe you have to change the doctor because it is the sixth lord also. If at all you have been experiencing anything about court cases, legal matters, this might just bring about some issues there to handle. Okay, energy is pretty much heightened with the retrogrades also. Okay, so take care. I'll be doing a separate video on Venus and Mercury retrograde, of course, and Saturn transit is waiting as well. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. Okay, so for Gemini natives, this month, Saturn also is going to be in your ninth house, and then we have Venus turning retrograde, Mercury turning retrograde in your 10th, and Sun is also going to be in your 10th house. So when the energies are towards the 10th house, especially with Sun also, by the mid of the month, it will be in your 10th house. So it is like some interviews are going to be there, or maybe there is some promotion waiting for you. Has the limit basically, but Rahu's there, so there will be some illusion, delusion, confusion also there. You will be craving for some recognition also, and there will be some maybe reversals in your new businesses and trade and commerce as well. So you have to be careful about your thought process here. Do not jump into conclusions impulsively. Venus is going to be also turning retrograde from the 2nd of March till the 13th of April. So this is also going to be bringing about, and Lagnesh is also turning retrograde from 15th March to the 7th of April. So writing anything, any paper or communication, starting a new business, starting new investment, all these you have to be a little cautious about it. If you can hold on to it, prolong it, any decision that you have to make, it will be better. Anything to do with anything to do with your there can be some invitation that you can get to perform, or maybe some creativity, or maybe there is some sort of artistic creative project that you can get also with Venus in your 10th house. And then uh, uh, good connectivity to the women counterparts. Maybe they will help you out if at all you're stuck somewhere. You will get the honor and respect also from your bosses and seniors as well during this time period. And Saturn is in your Bhagyasthana. In the Bhagya Lord in the Bhagyasthana is definitely very positive for your life change of life direction. It said that Saturn in the ninth house when it is transiting, and Sun is also there till the 14th of March. So you have to be careful of your dad's health. You have to be careful about somebody in the family, if at all you have anyone, any guru-like figure, you're, just taking advice from. So you have to take care of their health also. And Mars is over your Lagna, so your aggression, or maybe there is a lot of energy in you that you are not able to make the best use of. So you vent it out properly, channelize it, and things are going to get better for you. In case you have to make any decisions regards to your finances, etc. So this might just bring that breakthrough also in you. You're expanding any which ways, because expansion is visible with Saturn after 9th April. Is going to get is rising also in your 10th house. So it will bring about more opportunities, expansion, consolidation of your work, and it might just give you a lot of workload, but you might just become very slow also. You're not going to get that kind of clarity with Rahu till the time Rahu is there till May. So do not get carried away and make decisions impulsively. Jupiter is also in your 12th house, so maybe you're having lots of travel journeys and some breakthroughs coming in from the overseas places. Maybe you are going to be having some business from the overseas land or somewhere else from your place of birth. Also, there is a possibility of a new brand maybe you're going to be launching. Okay. Ketu is there in your fourth house. Mars is looking here. A lot of energy on the fourth house also. So it might just take you away from where you are. So maybe, you're traveling, you're away from your place of comfort. Ketu does all of that. So it will stabilize after June, May, June. Ketu is going to be coming out of this place. So it will bring about a lot of clarity to you also about your work also. maybe you're moving, shifting your place where you live. So this is something which is going to be uh, giving you all that clarity after May. Okay, so don't worry, things are getting better. Worship Lord Ganesha, and he will give you all the strength. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Cancer. Thank you so much for appreciating. Yes, it's my passion, and I wanted to update, that everyone. Okay, so this is March month, which is of course dependent on your moon position also from time to time. So watch the weeklies religiously so that you get to know. And we do have eclipses this month. So when it is the eclipses time, it is going to be in your, where uh, it is Rahu Ketu axis. And there are two nakshatras where these eclipses are going to be taking place. That is Uttara Falguni, that is Sun's nakshatra, that is on the 14th March, and 29th March is going to be in Uttara Bhadrapada in Saturn's nakshatra, which is the solar eclipse, which is the new moon. So these two nakshatras, first of all, become the Akrant nakshatra. So do not perform any rituals on these two nakshatra days. Also, Saturn also is going to be in your 8th house and then will be moving into your 9th after the 29th of May. So till the time Saturn is in the 8th house, there is a lot of restriction in money. Expenditures are increasing. You're trying to expand, but it's not happening. You have been going through a lot at the workplace also, and some important lessons that you actually learn is when Saturn is in the 8th house. It's a transformative energy also. Maybe a divorce is going on, or a job change is going on, or there's a lot of pressure at the workplace, or there's a lot of pressure on the health. So wherever Saturn sits, it gives that pressure. So the pressure is going to mellow down after the 9th of April when Saturn rises in the 9th house of yours. And there's a stellium also forming on the 30th, 29th in your 9th house. So in the 9th house, when you have Sun also transiting through, so this is going to give you some spiritual, uh, inclinations during this time. You might just connect with your father-like figure, or maybe you will have some issues to deal with your father, maybe his health. And then we have Rahu, Mercury and Venus are also turning retrograde. So this might just bring about some new thoughts and ideas, and you will definitely be enhancing your, or maybe, the way of working changes, at the workplace, or maybe, you're going to be getting that kind of alignment with truth and belief. And, okay, this is the way I must do this job. You will be thinking in a very unconventional manner now with the retrogrades actually, and the 12th lord is in the 9th house getting retrograde, so it might just be bringing about uh, you know uh, travels also for you. Maybe it is not going to be that favorable for you. You're not going to get that kind of success after the 15th when Mercury turns retrograde, but for sure it's time to teach, it's time to connect with a progressive group, innovative group, and also listen to the younger generation, if at all you are in that age group of like mine, 54, 53. So open-mindedness may just bring about new possibilities and opportunities also. And also, in case you have anything to do with the Rahu energies in your 9th house till the May month, so this might just bring about too much of unconventionality in your thought process, spirituality, philosophy, and so it might just bring about new lesson to learn, and there is a truth that gives freedom, and there is truth in that, and you will get some new lessons to learn also. Okay, during this time, and somebody is going to be unwell in the family, which can bring about uh, you know, some kind of uh, pressure on you also, or mentally, emotionally, you might just be having some issues to deal with. Also, Saturn is going to be in your 9th house. It said that when Saturn is in the 9th house, so this might just bring about some changes in your belief system also. You are going to be pressurized to do a lot of work, and there can be some change which can happen at the workplace also, but it is definitely very positive as compared to the 8th house transit. So you will be able to discipline yourself. Your teachers and mentors will support you. Maybe, there is a lot of overhauling which is happening at the workplace, and you have to shift out from one department to another also. But changes definitely are going to take place for you. K2 is in your 3rd house. Journeys can be a little cumbersome, and also Jupiter is in your 11th house. It might just bring about some new connections also, new connections, authorities, maybe some guru you will connect with, and this is also going to give you large sums of money also you will be making through some investments also, or maybe you're going to be fixing your money and you will get that return, good returns also. Okay. So overall, I think that the things are looking good for you. Mars is in your 12th house, 10th lord, your Karagraha in the 12th house. So connect with the foreigners, learn more, something out of the box, out of the league, then you will get the success. So do not just follow the conventional path, then only things are going to fall in place. Worship Lord Shiva. It's going, or Rudra Abhishekam. If you can perform Rudra Abhishek, it is definitely going to be helpful for you. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, this month is having lot many changes, especially your eighth house is going to get active by the end of the month. Middle of the month, your Lagnesh is going to be in the eighth house. So it is not considered to be that good, when it comes to the sun, sun energy prevalent in the eighth house. It gives you, your health issue, maybe your life force or resistance is low. Beware of illness. Sudden weakness can cause some depression. There can be low sense of self-esteem, maybe, or maybe, there's loss of someone in the family and you're feeling a little unwell or uneasy because of that. But there is not this is not a good time to get involved in any kind of conspiracy. There can be that you are pushed to corner and you just blurt out some certain things to someone, and it just backfires. So do not get involved in any kind of issues like that. Do not get too overwhelmed also with the job or the work that you're doing, and humiliation. Do not get into any kind of conspiracy. It's better that you stay away from any kind of conspiracy. People might just degrade you unnecessarily. You're doing your job yourself well, and you think that I'm doing best, but still I'm not getting what I. So it's okay. Lie low this 1 month, especially from the 14th March to 14th of April. Not a good time period to make any major decisions, especially if you are yourself the authority, you are self-employed or business person. So this might just bring about some highs and lows during this time related to your work also. There will be some unpaid dues, because maybe you have not paid your taxes well, or you have not paid your insurance money or something, something which is unearned. It might just cause some issues and troubles there. And it can also bring about some financial overspending. So be careful, especially from the 14th of um, 14th of March. Okay. Then we do have the stellium also forming up by the end. But yeah, first coming to Venus and Mercury, which are getting retrograde. Venus is an Akara Graha for you. So if it is turning retrograde, it is definitely not bad for you, especially for the travels and journeys and, upgrading yourself and the courage that you need. And also, compassion and receiving and giving love to others. This might just attract a strong relationship also. But remember, it is your 10th Lord as well, which is turning retrograde. So it might just bring about some reversals in your 8th house related affairs. Maybe, you have invested somewhere, you're not being paid for the same well. Because Venus is also the 10th Lord. So it might just bring about some lack of commitment, expectations might fall short. There can be some betrayal at the workplace also. People are not going to be doing things as per your expectation. So you have to be prepared. Protection and insurance gives you a sense of security, which is not going to happen, maybe. But for sure, it is good for writing a book, communication with others, new people you'll be connecting. Don't make any major decisions regards to your job, changing of job, especially from the 2nd of March till the 13th of April when Venus is retrograde. It might just bring about some reversals also. And Mercury is also going to be turning retrograde. Your Dhana Bhava ruler, that the second and the 11th Lord is turning retrograde. It might just bring about lack of information. Maybe people are giving you misinformation and you get carried away. Some rumors you're hearing and you're going to be making some decisions regards to that, and based on that, and then it'll be not a favorable one for you. You will be getting some revelations during this time. Some secrets will be revealed, and also this might just bring about some past problems which will be resolved as well. And this is also the time period when you have to use your information well, process your information well. Also your finances, pass them well. Do not just get carried away and do any kind of investment which really, give you some issues to deal with later. Also, we do have a Rahu energy here, and we do have eclipses also happening here in the Uttara Falguni and Uttara Bhadrapada on the 14th and the 29th of March. So you have to take care of your health first of all. Sun's and Saturn's nakshatras are Akarant nakshatras. Do not make any decisions on these days when moon is passing through these two nakshatras. Also, Rahu might give you some highs and lows in financial matters here in the eighth house, and there can be some sadness in the family life also. Some passing or somebody is not well, so it might just give you some issues as well over there. Some addictions can be there, emotional upsets can be giving you some uneasiness during this time. For conception, this is not the right time. Avoid if you want to, or there can be some issues in your pregnancy also. For student natives, it's a very good time period if you want to join a new job, if you are working through your new subjects, traveling overseas. All that is definitely going to work. But avoid these 2 days, especially on the 14th March and the 29th of March. This is a transitional phase, and we do have Holi, we do have Chaitra Shukla Paksha Pratipada. So Happy New Year, Yugadi, Happy New Year to you all also. Okay, and do not get uh, into any kind of scandal during this time. There can be some scandal you can get entrapped in. Also, this 8th house Shani, which is happening on the 29th of March, and is going to become bust till 10th of April. So you have to be careful about your one more thing, it can bring about sudden changes. 8th house energy is a sudden, some karmic debt you're going to pay off. So it's good if you just, quit your karma with anybody who is cheating on you or who's troubling you. It's meant to be like that. You will meet those kinds of people who are, especially if you're in the dasha of Shani, Surya. So you will meet those kinds of people who are going to be actually, troubling you, who will trouble you, who will bother you, and then it'll be bringing about that relief ultimately to you. So accept it. It will be causing initial pain, but it is like, going to change your psychology, and there will be a transformation energy which is prevalent in you. Okay. Financial shifts will be there. Inheritance issues can come up also. Do not pick up on anybody unnecessarily. Avoid risky financial moves, and focus on spiritual and emotional healing during this time, I can suggest. Also, recite Om Grini Suryaya Namaha chants and water the sun god from time to time, and especially sun is in the eighth house. Whenever Lagnesh goes to the eighth house, it brings in some problems. Okay. And seventh lord is going to be in the eighth house, sixth and seventh lord. So you have to be very cautious about your relationship with your partner. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. Okay. I hope I'm audible, clear. I know I'm asking again and again. Sorry. So I must tell you, first of all, my mom-in-law is in ICU. She's critical, so pray for her. And I'm in Bhubaneswar, India, right now, in the hospital, in the cafeteria. I'm making this video. So thank you so much. Yeah. So so now coming to the Virgo sign. See, first of all, Virgo ascendant people, you must understand that your Lagnesh is turning retrograde in your seventh house from the 15th of March till the 13th of April. Sorry, not 13th of April, but till 7th of April. Okay. And Venus is turning retrograde on the 2nd March till the 13th of April. And that too, everything is happening in your seventh house. The seventh house is the house of others, other people, and Sun is also going to be after the 14th of March going to be here, and it's going to be in the sixth house first. So when it is going to be turning retrograde, everything is becoming strong in your seventh house. So this means that you have to be careful about how people are, uh, dealing with you, or you're dealing with others, because it can be that people will help to perceive things in a very different and open-minded way, but you will not be able to understand, or they will be not able to understand you. Like it's going to be a vice versa thing. Laughter is the best medicine. Connecting with people is the best medicine for you. Don't forget to include others in your plans. It's better that you work in a team with your people, with your maternal grandmother. Maybe you can connect with and take her help and advice also. And Venus is also turning retrograde, being the ruler of your Bhagya Lord is turning retrograde. That means it is going to be giving you some issues regards to your relationship also, especially if you're a male yourself, if you're a man, and you have issues already dealing with your partner. So this might just bring about some reversals, or it can be that you will reconcile, or maybe there's a divorce which can finalize also during this time. There can be some advancement from the bosses, which will bring in some welcome outcome also. Because your Bhagya Lord is turning retrograde, but it is also the second Lord. That is the Maraka Sthana. So it will bring about some financial growth to you, and it will give you that power and attraction also, okay, to your partner or to you, okay. And also, we do see that Sun is going to be in your, Surya is also going to be in your seventh house. And this might just be bringing in that bossy partner, or maybe, too much of authority in the partner, suddenly overbearing partner. And Rahu is also there. And we do have eclipses. So be careful on the 14th and the 29th March, especially with your partner. In your relationship, you can have some issues or troubles that you have to deal with. Also, partner can become very demanding, and there can be some extreme behavior of the partner in relationship, or your business partner, or the others that you're dealing with, or the ones who are in your vicinity and connected to you. You can have your mother, father, anyone, uncle, aunt, sister, brother, cousin, anybody whom the seventh house is the house of other people. It's not just about the partner or just the marriage or spousal relationship. It's about other people. So there can be that there is a need for, coming out of the trials and tribulations that you're going through already. Isolation and confusion might just give you a sense of detachment yourself, and the partner can become very overbearing, as I said. Okay. And we do have Mars and Ketu combination, because Mars is looking at your first house. So be careful while driving. There can be hair loss. There can be that you have to go through some surgical process during this time. But it's a very good time period for the ones who are looking for a new relationship, and also about purchasing a property. Regards to property matters, you will get some clarity also. Good for childbirth, good for conception, good for student natives. If you have to go to the overseas places, this is the time when you can. And this might just bring about some changes in you. Because Saturn is also going to be in your seventh house. So you will be working on your relationship very deeply now. The partner is going to be experiencing some personal problems and issues, or is going to be getting little detached, also cold in relationship, not having physical desire or something. So it might just give you some irritability there also. Okay. So overall, I think when the Lagnesh is turning retrograde, that is Mercury turning retrograde in your seventh house, you have to be cautious about your business, and also about your finances. Deal with things very carefully, judiciously make the decisions. Do not get into impulse and make the decisions that might just backfire. Okay. So be careful. Worship Lord Ganesha. Om Ganganapataye Namo Namaha is the chant that I can describe for you. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, again, I'm asking, I hope I'm clear, I'm audible, because I'm speaking from this mic. I cannot carry my mic to the hospital, my regular mic, because I cannot have that kind of a setup right now. I'm in the hospital in the cafeteria. So I'm making this video live for you all for the predictions of the month of March. So for Libra native, this is the time period when you have to be careful from the 2nd of March till the 13th of April, because your Lagnesh is turning retrograde. See, whenever a planet turns retrograde, it's actually giving you an opportunity to resolve the issues from the past. Now, when we talk about Venus turning retrograde in your sixth house, okay, it's turning retrograde in your sixth house. So there can be that you have to deal with your partner in a very careful manner. Maybe there can be some legal issues that you have to deal with. There is some healing process which is taking place. You're working on your finances during this time, your health during this time. You are also, you can have some sweet tooth also, so avoid having sweet, but this will give you some new relationships, new healthy bonding also. You will get to know who's who. You will get to know how to deal with the situation that you're entrapped in. Also, Mercury is turning retrograde from the 15th of March, and it's still the 7th of April is going to turn retrograde. And there's a niche bhanga also in your sixth house. So when Lagnesh is in your sixth house, this might just bring about some communication gap with others. So you have to be careful about your communication, and your health also. You have to be cautious about. And this might just bring about some changes in your perspective also during this time. Maybe you have to travel overseas, or you have to make some relationship decisions, important decisions regards to your documentation also. Okay. And you can have some breathing troubles from time to time. So be careful about that. Saturn is also going to be by the end of the month in your sixth house, but before that, it's going to be in your fifth house. So it can bring about some responsibilities because of your children, or maybe you have conceived and you're going to be taking good care of your children. Also, there can be some contemplation of experiences which will give you some deeper perspective to life. Also, there can be some risky investments that you can make. Even Sun is going to be till the Surya is going to be in your fifth house, which is actually for this Lagna, it's the inimical planet. So this will bring in too much of ideas, flood of ideas, and you can get confused also. But do not get overindulgent in relationship, in sexual desires, in entertainment, and but this can give you a good relationship with your children also. There can be sudden invitations to the art galleries, plays, movies, and you will definitely be very it is definitely going to give you some clarity about your relationship with your children. Also, children are going to be very successful if they are planning to take up any new subjects and align their competitive examination also. And we do have Saturn's transiting through your fifth house, so this is something which you have to be careful about. There can be isolation and time spent alone in maybe you're not able to um, be with your own people for longer time, so you feel a little uneasy when Saturn, Moon, Mercury, Rahu, Venus, Sun, all the grahas are going to be in your sixth house. So this might just bring about some stress levels, regards to your relationship and your finances also. But for sure, believe you in me, after 9th of April, you will feel so much, so much, so much better. In case you have any kind of issues that you're dealing with your bosses, with your in your relationship, if you have any kind of issues with your pets, maybe pets are suffering because of their health issues. These are going to be comforting times also that you're heading to. This might just bring about uh, you know, some relief in your, in your health, in your court cases, in the court of law. Maybe you will get a decision in your favor. And also, this might just bring about some goal setting also. Saturn is going to be in your sixth house. So this might just be bringing about focus on your health, a routine, competition, hard work will pay off, and your health will start getting inching towards getting better also. You're going to be working out if you have not been able to from a long, long time. Mars is your seventh lord in the ninth, good for the second marriage, maybe connection with your father. It can bring about some clarity in your relationship with others also. And this might just give you a jump in or raise in your professional career front also. Okay. You must worship goddess Saraswati for the mental strength. Okay. She will help you. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. Scorpio. So for Scorpio native, uh, this first of all, your Lagnesh is going to be transiting your eighth house. Okay. So Lagnesh in the eighth house it's in the enemy sign, not to forget. So there can be some undercurrent of anger, or maybe there is a flux of energy that you're going to be experiencing. um, you will be utilizing your impulse in a right manner. Maybe you need that gut feel, gut to decide something, that boldness to decide and communicate something to others on the right time. Bang on time, you'll be able to. Also, in case you have been experiencing some health issues, now you will start recuperating. Okay, you will feel better. And siblings may be the source of contention. Okay, settling financial agreement or maybe something to do with shared money sources, transformative energy, as we say. So maybe you communicate something, it'll help you. If you don't, then it'll bottle that up, and then it'll be difficult for you. It will be a blurt of too much of energy, and you'll blurt it out one fine day. So you have to be careful about your speech and communication rather than just holding back yourself. It's better that you communicate and sort it out. Okay, with whosoever you are having any kind of issue. Also, we do have Saturn and Sun transiting through your Kendra. Now, this is the time when you will experience some change of home environment. Maybe you're going to be renovating your place. It's also the time when you will be making some agreements about your security and possessions. You're going to be concerned about your security and possessions. There can be discontent within the family, or maybe there are some changes which are happening, or maybe your mother's health is a matter of concern. So you have to be careful, especially when Sun and Saturn are conjoining in your fourth house. There can be some reunions also. Security is an issue. Home security system you have to get installed or reinstalled, just get it checked. Renovation, of course, as I said, is possible until the 14th of March. Sun is going to be here, and Saturn till the 29th of March. So some changes on the home front is definitely going to take place. 2.5 years have passed again, with Saturn in the Kendra forming a Sastha Yoga. So now they're going to be, I think, moving into the direction of the fifth towards the fifth house when Saturn is leaving this zone. So some significant life lessons you have already learned. With Sun transiting through the fifth house from the 14th of March, this is the time when your children are the most important to you. Inspiration through the creative outcomes or creativity. You will have flashes of insight, and there can be that you have some advice which you really need on the investment front also. Dating or going out with new person is quite likely as well. And then we do have Mercury transiting through your fifth house as well, and Venus as well. So this is also forming a Nicha Bhanga. Now Venus is going to turn retrograde on the 2nd of March and Mercury on the 15th of March. So avoid making any decisions regards to your children. New information, whenever you're getting, process it well, rather than getting consumed by it or getting carried away and swayed by it also. It might just not be the time, when you're going to be making right kind of decisions, because Mercury is turning retrograde as well, which is your 11th lord. So maybe investment wise, you have to be cautious from the 15th till the 3rd of April. Sorry, till the 7th of April, when Mercury is retrograde, signing of agreement, documents, etc. Maybe children are going to make some wrong choices and decisions during this time, so you have to be careful. It's said that when Mercury is retrograde in the Nisha sign, it is like a exalted, but it is forming a Nisha Bhanga, so it is not going to be giving that great results in the retrogradation. Okay, there can be that you are going to be teaching, you're going to be acquiring more knowledge, you're going to be learning more, some creative talents will be observed, and you will be using them. New ideas coming into your head is also quite likely. With authorities, you have to be careful because Sun is going to be transiting through the 8th house from your 10th. So maybe the job changes, or maybe there is somebody who's going to be joining, new joinees are happening, new joinees are there, and you're going to be having some issues to deal with, the adjustment issues initially, teething troubles. But things are going to fall in place. Ultimately, Venus is also going to go retrograde, being the ruler of your 7th and the 12th lord, turning retrograde. This might just be the time when you will be making some important decisions about your relationship, about your expenditure part. Maybe you will be connecting with some overseas clientele during this time. Children might have, some issues to deal with. They are going away from you. Maybe they're uh, studying overseas and they are just, not able to make it to your place, and you're going to be having that distant relationship with them as well. Also, there is luck in speculation now. See, it's minus minus plus situation. So you might just have that speculative income also, that wealth coming in as well. This is the time when you will have that kind of connectivity with people as well. Also, there is a Rahu energy in the fifth house, which is going to end only in the month of May. So this has made you very compulsively obsessive or obsessively compulsive behavior. And this is also about your past life, ex-partner, ex-relationship you're actually, too much involved in. So this might just be bringing about that issues to deal with your ex-partner, also ex-relationship also. Extraordinary ideas have been coming in, and you're inspired by them. You're just intrigued, and you're just having a transformative energy here, there, here as well. Love for art, it has increased. Your love for art has increased suddenly. Okay, so this is what is the fifth house Rahu energy, and Ketu is in the 11th house. So avoid depending on your friends. You will definitely be working in isolation. Less friends are there. So the best remedy I can prescribe is worship Lord Hanuman. He's going to give you all what you need. Actually, he will give you that strength and the courage that is required to make decisions. Okay. Avoid 14th March and 29th March, because the stellium is in your fifth house. There is a new moon, and there are two sets of eclipses also in your fifth house. We have Chaitra Shukla Paksha Pratikada also, that is the Happy New Year for Hindu New Year. So have get your self geared up for the new changes coming your way. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. So if it's echoing, so please pardon me for this, because I'm doing this live from the hospital. So pardon me. Okay. Now, for Sagittarius natives, what's happening for you guys is that you have um, Saturn and Sun, first of all, in your third house, and you have your Lagna is transiting through your sixth. So this is definitely going to be giving you all the courage you need, some bold decision making also. Without procrastinating, new projects that you have been having in hand, you have been really dealing them really well. Short journeys and short travels will be a learning experience for you with Sun in till the 14th March in your third house. Then we do have felt the energies that you have acquired more knowledge. It has given you that creativity, responsibility. You have been really perseverant to do things, and you have got that determination to do things also with Saturn here. Now, when Saturn is inching towards your fourth, Sun is also from the 14th March in your fourth, and there's a stellium forming in your fourth house as well. So this might just be the time when your home requires some renovation or expenditure on the repair work. There can be some security issues that you have to deal with, or maybe you have to change the security alarms. It can give you troubles in your property related matters because Mercury is turning retrograde, Venus is also turning retrograde, Jupiter as it is in your sixth house. So you have to take care of your health any which ways. It has given you isolation with your partner also. And with Mercury turning retrograde, this is the time when you might just join a new job. There can be some gatherings in and some kind of get-togethers which can happen at home, and they will actually help you unwind. And there's a freshness the flux of energy is there when you meet your own people, your friends, the circle that you move around in. This is also the time when you will learn a lot with the fourth house energy, joining a new course or maybe acquiring more knowledge. All that is going to be there. Venus is turning retrograde from the 2nd March to the 13th of April, and Mercury is turning retrograde from 15th March to the 7th of April. So this is the time when you have to be careful about your, decision making regards to your expenditure on the home front. Maybe something is broken, you have to rebuild, or something you rebuilt, you have to rebuild it. Okay, that kind of a situation happens when, or there is a leakage, and then there's a repetitive leakage with Rahu energy also prevalent in the fourth house. It might just bring about home, beauty, environment, change at the home front with the fourth house energy, which is prevalent. You might just buy some luxurious item for the home also, for your house. Saturn is also going to be by the end of the month, but though it will start giving results from the 15th itself. Saturn is going to be in your fourth house. This can cause some discontentment within the family members, with the family members. Okay. You need to be careful about your relationship with people. And this might just be the time when you will, your past life memories, past life memories or this life past memories, they just resurface. You have to reconcile with the people. You have to talk to your people in case you have been going through some issues in your life. They might just surface again with Saturn in your fourth house energy. Saturn is also about moving. It gives you instability. Maybe you're going to be relocating. Okay, you are emotionally overburdened. Maintain emotional balance with the 14th March and 29th March energy, which is the eclipse energy, also in this area. So you need to be patient with your family and family dynamics. Take care of your mother's health. Mars is looking at your 10th house. Ketu is already there. So maybe there is some lack of focus. There is something that you have to, just work on, which you have not been able to from a long, long time. And maybe this brings about some changes at the workplace. Also, maybe some bosses, seniors, or maybe co-workers, they're shifting and moving out from this place, and they're going to be, asked to leave suddenly, abruptly, with Mars energy also here. So be careful about your job and your state of mind, so that you can, um, you know, uh, you can just use these energies pretty well. Okay. I think this is it. And also for you, the best remedy that I can prescribe is uh, connect with nature. You know, a nature walk, go out, connect with the nature, and walk barefoot, you know, walk barefoot on the grass in the morning. That will really give you that soothing impact. Okay? Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. So I'm so sorry if there's an echo and the sound behind, on the background, because I'm in the hospital. As you know, my mom-in-law is not well. She's in the ICU, and of course, she's getting a little better. Thank God for that. And we must actually, be by the family when they need us the most. And parents, of course, nobody can replace, as I say always, nobody can replace your parents. They are it's like a tree, huge tree on you, which is giving you that shade. So that's what, we are feeling low because she's not too well. So I'm sure she'll be fine. I wish and pray. So that is why I'm in the cafeteria of the hospital in Bhubaneswar, India. So you can pray for my for my mom-in-law. Thank you so much, everyone. As it is, so many have sent me messages, private messages, also email. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. Now coming to Capricorn. So for Capricorn native, first of all, Sun and Saturn are going to be in your second house to start with, and your Lagnesh is Shani in your second, and when it is going to be transiting through your third, I'll be sharing by the end of the month, it is going to be changing sign. So when Sun has been in your second house till the 14th of March, there can be some unexpected expenditure. Your mood is not that good because you feel, why the hell did I spend this money on this particular thing? It can give you some health issues regards to your stomach related troubles also with Sun in the second house. Eighth Lord is after all in the second house, so it might just give you digestive troubles, and maybe you're having some issues to deal with your family also. Do not be authoritative. Do not expect anything much from your people because it might just be giving you some issues, even more. So that is something you have to be careful of also. So this is something you have to be careful about. Don't because of your stress. Sometimes we stress eat, so don't overeat. Also, now with Saturn transiting through your second house till 15, 16, you will start feeling that these results fading away because you have been working really hard. You've not been paid off. You're over pushing yourself. Dental work is there, or there is something to do with eyesight troubles that you have been dealing with. You're working very hard with your money matters also. You're just pushed to the corner. But things are getting better for sure with the third house transit of Shani and Surya and the stellium forming in your third house also. Siblings maybe, the ones who will be helping you, or maybe there will be some ambition and desire fulfillment also, some opportunities for the new projects that you're going to be getting that you have been procrastinating, or it has been procrastinated by the divine, in the divine energy, we say. So now things are going to fall in place. Okay. You're going to be going in for some communication with the authorities also during this time, and you will get that kind of positive result as well. Saturn transiting through your third house will make you more communicative, maybe, though it contracts, but why I say so? Because there are so many other grahas also. So you're going to be very hardworking in writing, communication, speaking. Business will pay off. Siblings will become your strength also. Third house is the house of travel. Travels might just minimize during this time, but Lagnesh going to the third house might just over push you in your work and your job as well. Now there is a Rahu energy, Venus energy, Mercury energy, and then we have Sun and Saturn energy also prevalent in your third house in Pisces sign. So this might just bring about things which are related to writing, reading, shopping, sales. You might just be going in for some a vacation also during this time. So avoid 14th and the 29th March for travel. Otherwise, you're good to go. And Venus is also turning retrograde on the 2nd of March, and there is a niche bhanga forming because of Venus and Mercury combination. Also, Mercury is getting stronger, but 15th March onwards, Mercury is also losing that strength. Your Bhagya Lord is looking at the Bhagya house. So this might just bring about some purchase of electronics, or maybe you're going to be spreading good words to others. You're going to be healing others by your words. And this is also the time when you will inspire others, whoever is in your close vicinity. Also, inclination towards art, movies, drama, dance, something to do with art, artistic bent of mind is also going to increase during this time. Siblings might become very supportive of you with this stellium in your third house. In case you have to reconcile with them, you can. Children, it's good for the student natives. If you have to send them overseas for job or work, this might just trigger all of that also. And also this might just bring about some change of place also. If you want to go in for any kind of sale of property, purchase of property, you can do that as well. And also, we do have Ketu transiting through your sixth and will be transiting through your eighth house later. So this might just bring about some inheritance or, um, that's later thing. But yeah, in the ninth house, it gives you too much of inclination to acquire knowledge. You are going to be meeting those kinds of gurus and teachers and spiritual pursuits. You're going to be focused more on. Travels to mystical places maybe has given you a very good experience here, because you're going to be more involved in the divinity, in the spirituality, spiritual realms, because you have been going through a lot. When Ketu is in the ninth house, you go through a lot, but you transform and you become the best version of yourself, the hidden potential you get to know. Okay, I can be better off with the uh, with the kind of spiritual growth. Also, um, with this Mars in your sixth house, Mars exalts in the tenth, in your first house. So this is also giving you that relief in your health. If you have been going through some health issues, so this is going to give you that relief. But it's not good for relationships. It's not good for your relationship with your uncles, aunts, or with your partner also. Okay, you might just break up, or there's a litigation going on. So you have to be cautious about that as well. Okay. So the best remedy I can prescribe is Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om chant every day, or Rudra Abhishekam. That's the best remedy, because you cleanse the Shivlingam and you cleanse your chakras and open the chakras. Coming to the next one, that is for Aquarius natives, this month Sun and Saturn are going to be in your first and then second, and then the stellium forming in your second house. So when Sun is in the first house till the 14th of March, this is the time when you will get a lot of agility. You will feel very strong in your physical health. You will feel that you're having a lot of stamina to do things. Though Saturn is a planet which actually makes you very indifferent and slows things down, and there's tiredness. But since Sun is there, you feel that action is back. You're back in action, or action is back. Your confidence level is increased. You feel a little better. Well, when you're conversing with others, you feel that confidence is coming back in you, and self-esteem also. Okay, your seventh lord is in the lagna, so maybe you will connect with a partner, or you're already connecting with a new partner, new relationship with your father. Also, you're having good relationship as well. Also, when Sun and Saturn are going to be transiting your second house, 14th March onwards, you will start experiencing Saturn's results also in the second house, with the stellium also forming in the second house. Rahu, Mercury, Venus, Sun, Saturn, Moon, they all are going to be in your second house. So this might just be that you can become very over spendthrift, because you're going to be more focused on the finances, and you're trading a lot, or you're spending too much of money, or maybe somebody is actually, you're forced to. Some people are forced to do some expenditures. It might just be that the partner may create some financial drain, or maybe his partner is not well. So it might just bring about some issues there. But pay attention to your diet, daily habits. Certain foods can cause upsets and health issues, with so much of eyesight issues. Maybe you have to go in for some surgical process also, with Venus, Rahu, and Mercury there. Also, Mercury is going to be in your second house. So this is also going to be giving you a clear perspective towards your finances as well. Spending money on learning, classes, computers, travel, this might just increase. Venus is also turning retrograde on the 2nd of March till the 13th of April. So this might just bring about some speech related issues, or artistic bent of mind that you have, but you not use it well. Bhagya Lord is turning retrograde. So it might just give you some issues in your journeys, in distant travels, guru relationship with your bosses and seniors, or your father-like figures. You can have some issues there as well. And also, there is a possibility that you have some face related, maybe some rhinoplasty, or some changes that you're making in your facial expressions or something. Maybe you're going to be feeling a little uneasy because somebody said something to you, so you feel a little uh, deviated from the path also. Um, it brings a lot of uh, lack of clarity also, with so many grahas here. So obviously, you're making money through the shorter road. You do certain things which bring in quick bucks to you, quite like, okay. And also we have this Rahu energy also till the May month in your second house. So be careful about your relationship with your partner, inheritance issues, or money related issues. It can bring about extreme gains and losses as well in the second house. So be careful about your digestive system. Eat right. Okay. Teeth, as I said, you have to be careful about, or maybe they require more attention during this time. And your luggage is also going to be a star. So this might just give you some issues to deal with any situation in your relationships and your finances as well. And avoid 14th and the 29th of March when there's a stellium eclipses in your second house. These two grahas, these two nakshatras, when moon is transiting through Uttar Falguni and Uttar Bhadrapada, Sun and Saturn's nakshatra, they become Akarant nakshatra. Do not worship or do anything auspicious on these two nakshatra days when moon is passing through. Okay, just avoid. Also, um, we have lot many other changes also which are happening. That is, Jupiter is changing Navmansha, so this is good for your anything to do with your health issues if you have to deal with, or you have to change the doctor or something. So you can do it from the 19th March to the 10th of April. Between this time period, you can do it. Any kind of litigation, loans, if you have to pay off, you can just clear your loans, etc. Also, go in for a Rudra Abhishekam, recite Om Namah Shivaya chant. It is going to help you. Coming to the last one, I'll be doing the elaborate videos on all the topics, but I am in the hospital looking after my mom-in-law, and there are others also with me. It's really difficult for me. I have not slept from so many nights, so it's very difficult for me to do the videos back to back. But yes, it was important, so I said, let me do it. I'm not doing any favor, believe you me. It is only because it's the information the right kind of information people should get on time. Otherwise, it's of no use, bringing it on the last minute. Now you can plan your onward month. Now for Pisces natives, Sun and Saturn are going to be to start with in your 12th, and then they move from the 14th of March onwards. You will start feeling the results of the first house energy. So when Saturn has been from 2.5 years in your 12th house, so this is like given you that isolation. You have been feeling quite impacted in all spheres of your life. You feel that there are certain hidden issues that you have to deal with. Final closure, like ailing parents, etc., happens. Children leaving home must have happened. Maybe, may not be, but it depends on your personal chart also. That is why I say may not be. So Saturn is the reality, and when it transits through the house of self undoing, it can surface old hurt, pains, transformational time, spiritual development must have happened also. This is like clearing your past life karma also. Sun has been transiting through your 12th house till the 14th of March. Sun is also going to be there in your 12th house. So this is like, quality time alone and solitude rebuilds the spirit and gives you time to meditate on some certain things. Maybe meditate on yourself, okay, where do I lack? So you're going to be looking at yourself. Some emotional drain can be there, sadness can be felt. Also, maybe your father is not well, so you have to take care of him. Also, some past life memories, the past memories might surface also. You're going to be spending a lot of money on travels as well. Maybe you're starting a new business, etc. So you're spending there. Somebody is not well, so you're looking after that person in the hospital, maybe. And when it is going to be in your first house on the 14th of March, so this is something which is from the 14th of March, 14th of April, when Sun is going to be in your first house. Rahu is there, Mercury is there, Venus is there, Moon is also going to be there, Saturn is also going to be by the end of the month here. There is a stellium forming in your first house. Okay. So that means firstly you have to see what dasha you're in. If at all you are in a particular planet's dasha, like Venus, Mars, Rahu, Venus, Mercury, Sun, Saturn. So this will impact you even more. This is the time when you will be back in action, basically. When Sun is in the first house, you will have a lot of agility. You will be very aggressively working. You will have new programs that you have to look forward to. Self confidence increases. So that is something which is very positive. Mercury makes you very talkative also. You will be very talkative, adventurous. You will be more into investments. You want to do things where communication is involved, or maybe you will communicate with your partner. You might just be doing things now, in a way that that planning and communication, writing, and some self-expression ideas and all that enhances. Also, it will give you a lot of inspiration to do things as well. This is the time when you will be having with Venus also over there. You will recognize yourself as a new person. You might just be changing your look, personality. Some maybe you are going to be performing some surgical process, rhinoplasty, etc. This might just give you that cosmetic surgery also. And if you're looking for that, also you might just visit some galleries, art galleries, artistic bent of mind, museums, plays, drama, art, concerts, film industry, glam industry. You will might just be going in for joining, meeting the actors. Could be, it can happen. And also, we have Saturn transiting there by the end of the month, and Venus and Mercury are retrograde and forming a connection with the Nichabanga also, which is forming with Saturn here as well. This is the time for self growth, how to make yourself more matured and sensible, and use this time period, do things very seriously. Now you're going to be not just planning whatever you planned in Saturn in the 12th house. Now you're going to be putting into action. This is the time to use it for the long term success. And Rahu is also going to be in your first house and then moves into your 12th. So when we talk about Rahu in the first house, so this might have given you an isolated or a aloof partner. Maybe there is a problem that you have been dealing with others, or maybe there has been issues that you have been dealing in relationship. You have become very, very dominating or expecting a lot from your partner also. There can be a breakup also, which has happened or can happen with the energy in your first house happening from the 15th of March on. So this might just bring about some breakup or maybe some past life relationship or past love relationship, romance can trigger also. Okay. And embrace the changes, which are happening, the stellium forming in your first house. And we do have Saturn, which can bring in some exhaustion, too much of workload. It can be that you're feeling older, with the times. You will feel that maturity, and you're you're overloaded with work with the first house stellium. You will have lot many opportunities also coming your way. How you use them, that is up to you. This is the time when you have to be utilizing the energies also. Be disciplined, structure, just follow a routine, strict routine also for yourself. Mars is looking at the seventh house, Ketu is already there, so it might just be not good for your partner's health. Thankfully, Jupiter is looking at the seventh house, it's a protection, no doubt about it. Lagnesh is looking here, so maybe because of you, your partner is saved and protected, or your mother, father, whosoever is right opposite you, other than you. And this is also about self growth, long term success, physical and mental endurance, all that will be tested also. It's also a good time period if you use your personal growth for moving forward. Okay. And 14th March, 29th March, do not plan any journeys or anything important that you feel, any decision that requires attention or you have to, okay, avoid, because it's a eclipse time, in your person, 1/7 aspect. So be careful. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Do keep praying for me and my family. Thank you so much. And that's it.